What's going on, legends? We are here for another great episode of the Meta Legends Live podcast. Rose here.
It's your boy Senkami. How you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, I'm gonna give you a brief synopsis of Meta Legends. Meta Legends is a play-to-earn game with tokenomics, with staking, with partnerships with other great 3D metaverses. So please stay tuned with us. There's only 12,345 legends available. They're available on the open sea secondary market. So if you want to become a legend, they're right there.
Absolutely. And we got a lot of cool stuff on the way today. We're going to jump into it, start off with the month of the legends information, and then hop on over into a new kind of a format for our interview today. We have a special couple of guests who worked together through the Meta Legends Easter egg hunt to gain that legend number 1. So I'm excited to hear about their journey and their experience in that regard. So stick around, as well as, we got to kick them back in the lounge, talk about what's real, what's happening, what we're feeling, what we're thinking. So let's dig into the meat, fam. Here we are. So I'm going to start it off with the month of the legends. So again, we are in the midst of a treasure hunt. Indeed. And it is a difficult one for some people. I've gotten a couple people that have tried messaging me.
Me too.
Are you Hans?
Where's Hans?
Are you Hans?
Who is Hans? Where is Hans? Who is he?
And we're just having fun with it. But when I get some of these random DMs or some of these random messages related to the treasure hunt, I sometimes I'll have a little bit of fun with it if I know directly that legend and be a little bit helpful if I can. But some of the times I'm just clueless. So.
I mean, it's a good puzzle, right? It wouldn't be a good puzzle if it was easy. So.
Exactly. There's lots of stuff going on in that regards and tons of cool things going on. So just make sure you guys are checking this stuff out and get involved. I mean, there's so many cool things being given away here this month. Definitely. And, it's happening every day. $1,234 worth of stuff are being given away each and every day. So today, the things that you can get involved in if you're a holder is treasure hunt. We have the last and final clue to tell you all where Hans is hiding, because he's been running around, jumping in and out of places, the servers, the Discord, Twitter, all that. Now we know exactly where he is, and we're going to fill you guys in here probably at the end. So stick around, stay tuned. But you can also enter into the Meta contest, which is still live. So it was launched yesterday, and it's open for 48 hours. If you're a holder, you can go out there and retweet the Meta Legends NFT on Twitter. So on Twitter, their post about the MacBook Air giveaway. Ooh, that's the biggest prize that ever. I mean, there's 165 winners this month, and a couple of the winners are going home with a MacBook Air. Isn't that, that's just crazy,
great to be a legend, baby. And they're great to be a legend, man.
Absolutely. And, the way to go and get into this Twitter Meta contest is go out there, retweet, tag 3 friends, and follow both Meta Legends NFT and Meta Legends Live. Make sure you do all of the requirements, so then you can actually get entered in for a chance at that giveaway. Get out there. It's out there now. What would you do, Sakami, if you won the MacBook Air?
I would totally utilize it because it's such a utility. I mean, anything about this project has the brand word utility on it. So when you think about what Meta Legends is doing for the community, they're just adding utility to anything that they can put their hands on. And I just think it's a great gift. It's a great reward. It's a great giveaway. So I'm all for it. I want one, but I want to just leave. I'm not even going to participate in it because it's definitely for the people.
Yeah, I mean that's what this whole month has been about is, representing the legends and the community that has been supporting the project so far and really been pushing it to new heights and new levels. So there's so many good things to do, and I'm just going to give a quick recap. I'm going to go down the list of what the weekly layout looks like. So, as I mentioned before, there's 165 winners this month, the month of the
Mhm.
legends. And what the prizes look like: 72 winners of a pool of $9,600. There's 54 Ledger Nano S's, 16 AirPod Pros, 15 Oculus Quest 2, four bundles of iPad Pro 11 plus the Ledger Nano X, and four MacBook Airs. Ooh,
Thor.
wee. So every Monday, there is a contest
Mhm.
for 12 winners of $100 of each to win. The way to get involved in that is to post on Discord.
Mhm.
Just participate, be active, but be constructive about it. Being a
Definitely
spammer in the Discord, you
doesn't
risk
help us grow.
immediate disqualification. So just keep that in mind. Tuesdays, on the Tuesdays, there's going to be different giveaways for the Ledger Nano
Ooh.
S's. And,
Security, security.
oh yeah. We want to make sure that we're doing everything
You
right
know,
in
you
providing
know
these
what, Ross?
opportunities. Yeah,
I
go
feel
ahead.
like we need to tell people what they actually are, because maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know what a ledger is, right? So maybe they have no idea. So guys, a ledger is a 24-step key phrase lock and key for your crypto wallet, basically, and it keeps your stuff safe so that if any, like, let's say you make a mistake and you click on something that's a scam or anything like that, they can't take advantage of your wallet without having that ledger into your computer. So it's super safe. It's just another way to keep you secure. And so if you don't know what it is, now you know.
Yes. And one of the things to look up or look into is the differences between a hot and cold wallet if you want to get a
Yes.
further understanding of
DYOO.
why the ledgers are more protective as compared to, for example, your MetaMask wallet or your Coinbase wallet per se.
Yeah.
So go out there and get a chance to do some of your research. But the ledger is definitely a very secure way of maintaining your digital assets.
Yep.
So cool stuff. All right. Wednesday. So on Wednesdays, these are the treasure hunts, and these are for the AirPod Pros. Fun stuff to win there. We completed that one. It threw some people through the loop, and even me, I'll admit, I was a little confused at some of the parts as well, but it was fun. It was definitely fun. And on Thursdays, there will be 6 winners of $200 worth of ETH. These are from the meta quizzes. And if you've been
Mhm.
involved in any of the quizzes, they are intense and cutthroat because if you make one mistake, bam, that will tumble you very quickly from the top spot. I I might have been, killing it in one of the quizzes over the past couple of days, and there was one question that I'm going to say I intentionally misclicked it,
Oh.
but Brandstrom is the only witness to it that knows that I actually misclicked it. it was is this a burner or a celestial? And I'm over there just trying to do it, muscle memory click. And I look down, I click the wrong one. I'm like, oh shoot. Next one I see me drop 6 spots. I'm like, that's okay. I don't mind. But then every Thursday, sorry, Thursday I was just mentioning, those are the quizzes. Apology. And
Right.
then on the Fridays, so we just had a recent one, and one of my friends, and I'm pretty sure one of his comments for it too, Frankenstein. He
Frankie.
he was excited. He was telling us about how unbelievable it was that he won an Oculus Quest because, he's like, I've never won anything before. The first thing I won was this Quest. This
You
is
should have
crazy.
heard him in
Like,
the voice chat. He was glowing through the frequency. When I tell you, he was just like, I can't believe it. Like we were having conversations, and then the conversation would stop, and then Frankie would just come back. I was like, I can't believe I won. Like, bro, we can't believe you won anything.
he was really happy. He was really happy.
Oh,
So
man.
big shout out to all the winners.
Shout out to
We
you,
are
man.
very happy for you, whether you're participating to some of those more intense things like the quizzes or the treasure hunts, even to just the retweet on the meta contests on Twitter. So we appreciate all the kind of participation that the community is being involved with and whatnot. So, all right. On Saturdays, which we are in right now, the treasure hunt. So what's going to be given away for this treasure hunt is the bundle of the iPad Pro 11 and the Ledger Nano X. Ooh! So who's going to win it today? We will find out at the end of the podcast. And every Sunday, there will be the one winner, like we were mentioning, of the MacBook Air through the Twitter Meta Contest. So get out there to Twitter, follow both at Meta Legends NFT and at Meta Legends Live, retweet, tag 3 friends, and get yourself a chance to enter. Remember, all the things for the month of the Legends, you have to be a holder. So go check out that floor price if you have anything if you want to actually get involved in any of these giveaways.
Man.
So that's a wrap of those. Yeah. So, every day, we're not even through our first week of these giveaways yet, Sinkami, and we still have a whole month of this. I mean, it's the fifth day of the month. Can you believe that we're going to be doing this for the rest of the month?
People are going to be like, man, the month is going by so fast. And you're going to be like, why is the month going by so fast? Oh, all of these giveaways.
Yes, definitely, man. So that handles the aspect of the, news. That's what's going on. And we have a couple of other things that we want to discuss, but I think, we want to bring up the other people here that are guests.
Yeah.
Talk through some of these things because, they kind of got dropped today. And so I think, why not open up a little bit of discussion around them, right? So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, legends, we have the people that found the Easter egg for claiming the legend number 1. Welcome, Dr. Severus, Calippo, and Sebastian. How are we doing, fam?
What up, guys?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
What's up, man? This is exciting, dude.
We're doing great. This is the first time we've actually had this many guests up here at once. And so we're excited to see this new kind of dynamic, to see, just how it goes and what kind of fun we can have with it. So I'm just going to open up the first question here to you guys of, just tell everybody a little bit about yourself, a little quick sum up of, who you are and whatnot. So go ahead.
Fair enough. Dara, go on, you start.
Yeah, okay. Well, I am Dr. Severus, Dr. Severus. Just going to clarify the name for a sec, because people see it as Dr. Severus, but DRS is actually just my initials. So it was a fortunate or unfortunate accident, however you look at it. You guys might have seen me around in the Discord if you chill there at all. I lurk there quite a bit. I got into NFTs just months before getting into Meta Legends and been here ever since. Love everything about it.
Sebastian.
Yes, I'm Sebastian. You may have seen me in the Discord as You What Now, but I've been changing my name because You What Now just is an awful name. It was time for a change. But yeah, no, I've been in the NFT space pretty much the same amount of time as Dr. Severus. It's kind of funny, like we're really good friends. We see each other quite a lot, and it's just like I'm much more the researcher. I'll look, but I won't jump in quite yet. And then Dr. Severus is kind of the guy who just like goes in guns blazing, like no matter what. And so he's going in, he's buying this, he's doing that. I'm like, okay, I'll join. Let's do it. But
Yeah.
apart from that, yeah, you might have seen me in the Discord, and I'm in London right now doing a master's. But yeah, that's all.
Nice, dude.
Very cool. And then Calippo, am I saying that correct?
Yeah. So again, the first three letters are sort of a nickname for my full name. But yeah, a little bit about myself. I moved out to New York a few months ago and just sort of been job hunting, graduated from university and started on Tuesday, actually. So that's why I've been a little out the loop the past month-ish. So I've actually learned quite a lot from your guys' announcements.
Nice.
Just been grinding, really. So
Hey, exciting, and just saying, since you are a educated individual now, there's a lot of opportunity out in this crypto Web3 space.
Whew.
So definitely start digging in where you can and figure out how it can be relevant to maybe some of the stuff that you spent most of your time studying. That's definitely a possibility, man.
I just can't believe Dr. Cerberus is not Dr.
Dude!
Cerberus. No!
Yeah.
We
When
just
did
got
that-
a message from Max in the Discord. He's like, no, Dr. Severus, not Dr. Severus.
Yeah, I didn't know how to break it to people. Everyone got so used to it. People were calling me like Doc, and I was like, it's just weird if I correct them now. But yeah.
What?
Oh, my
So
goodness.
what is it meant to be? So DRS ever us?
Yeah, well, DRS is just my initials, and Severus is from Harry Potter. It's Severus Snape. So
Okay.
I just
So
like the name.
I was just hoping, it was like set up that way at least.
Yeah, no, it was intentional. It wasn't just I didn't just mash the keyboard and it came out with that. No, it was intentional.
Oh, that's awesome. No, it's fun to have learn how people decided on some of their names.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everybody definitely, sometimes it's just, this is actually my real name. Or,
Yeah.
I was doing this one night and my friend, so it's a fun dynamic to learn about. So cool. We're happy to learn about all of you, and we're excited to see a little bit about your journey. So tell us a little bit about that. How did you guys, whoever wants to start with it, did you guys get involved in crypto together and separately? Let's just start. How did you guys become friends?
Yeah.
So we
that
go
goes way
back.
Wow.
So Dr. Severus and I went to nursery or kindergarten together,
Wow.
and that's how we met initially and just became friends right away and have stayed friends throughout. And then we met Sebastian at high school back when we were like, 13?
13,
like
yeah.
that.
We were in the
13.
same grade in when we were 13 years old.
School. So yeah, we all go way back now.
Wow. That's
Very
crazy.
cool.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
dope.
great. It's what's great is
Tight
that
knit,
you
though.
guys have stayed connected
Yeah.
all the way up, because for a lot of people,
I don't talk to
when
the
they
same
leave
people I
high
used to
school,
talk to.
when they leave high school behind, or when they leave high school, they stick around just those people in their hometown. So
Mhm.
it's cool to see people that still have some of those earlier, younger connections with their childhood friends. So kudos to you guys. You guys are a great example of a strong bond and
Friendship,
relationship amongst one another. So cool in that sense. And then, just to follow in with that is, so did you guys get involved in the Web3 space together individually? Did somebody say, hey, you guys need to check this out? And the other one was like, you're crazy, man. That doesn't even make any sense. How did this all go on?
That's a good one. So yeah, well, DR Severus got involved in crypto in 2017, I think.
Yeah.
And me
about that.
and Calipo didn't get involved until kind of this next bull run that happened. But Dara, you can explain
Yeah, well, I got involved in crypto. I degen straight in. 2017 was that huge run up to 20K for Bitcoin, which now sounds a bit silly just saying 20K, but at the time it was nuts because we were going nuts about 10K, and then we shot straight past to 20. I got in around then. I watched my portfolio just, crap the bed.
Explode. Oh no.
Yeah, stayed in it in 2018 and started kind of reading up on alts, blockchain, getting into the whole space, learning about it a bit further. Ethereum was barely a thing back then. It
I
existed,
wish I
but
could be there.
I would look at it back then and think, oh, like $200, that's so high for Ethereum. But
Oh, my
times are
goodness.
different. So stayed in it back then. I think the real entry into the NFT space was more so from Sebastian here. I was keeping an eye on it the past year, but kind of got a leg up into it in tandem with Sebastian here, and I think the guys will agree. Calippo is like our group skeptic. Anything that we're getting into, as he said, I go into it like 100%. Sebastian is like our research maniac, and Calippo's there like, hold on, guys, hold on.
You need
What
this.
if it all just disappears?
Hey,
And we're like,
a little bit.
Those are
it could.
That's your
those are
anchor.
important
That's your
things
anchor.
to have, because if you're all just going to go dive into it, maybe you guys are all going to dive into something and lose, or so having kind of that level set person, like, all right, let's
All
think
right.
about this, guys. Is this really, this cat NFT? Do we really want to get into it?
Yeah.
It's cool,
Yeah.
but
This
you know,
picture of this monkey right here, the one with the lasers. Do we really want to buy that one?
Hey, talking about that, it kind of takes us to the next question. Is like, how did you guys find out about Meta Legends?
Ooh, Sebastian
Man,
can
that
take
That
that
was
one.
definitely Sebastian who informed
Sebastian.
us.
Well, I
That
just want
is
to mention
crazy.
also that like Calippo was the guy that like, because obviously Tara was involved in crypto, but I hadn't heard of it at all. And then Khaled was like, Calippo was actually the first one to start talking about Ethereum back in like late 2019. And then that's when we started looking back into it, and then obviously everything exploded. But in terms of Meta Legends, man, it was funny. I was just on a serious like NFT research and kind of grind, and I was just looking through random pages, and I was in Rarity Sniper Discord, going through the shill chat of all things, and someone had posted like an invite link or whatever to Meta Legends. I was like, dude, the art looks insane. This is sick. And so I go and check it out, and then I see it's freaking Max has got like a crazy following on Instagram. His art's insane, and the 3D models are just quality, and then the website is like top-notch production and everything. And I'm like, yo, so I share it instantly to Gus Evans and Filippo, and it's history from now on. We just we
So
got
when,
it
when,
in straight away.
when did you get into it? Like,
Yeah.
So
because in
I-
order to get into the stuff that you guys get involved in, you had to be early.
I got
Early.
into
It
it
was.
on,
Yeah.
We got so lucky.
on the morning of that Easter egg hunt. So there's like a funny little backstory whereby
Uh-oh.
I was out
We can
with-
yeah.
with my girlfriend and friend. We were at a Porter Robinson concert, if anyone knows Porter Robinson.
Yeah.
And woke up the next day a little bit hungover and to incessant buzzing on my phone. So I have an English and a US phone, and both of them were just vibrating at like 11 in the morning, and I had no clue what was going on. I was still 95% asleep at this point. I kind of like curled out of my bed and checked, and it was these two ringing. I was like, oh, I'll call them later. I'm not going to deal with this right now. And I go back into bed, and then my phone keeps buzzing for the next like 10 minutes. And so I'm like, okay, this is probably something. So I picked it up, and then that's when both of them started yelling down the phone, just get up and go to Central Park. And I didn't ask why. I just heard the urgency in their voice. And I was like, okay, I need to do something. I'll go. Why? Let's do it.
Into the phone. We were literally speaking into the phone like.
So as I was like getting changed, they were
I had two
explaining-
phones.
And that's when they explained what Meta Legends was, what the Easter egg was, and like saying it's in New York, it's at Central Park, go get it. And I was just like, fine, let's do it. And just kind of went and got it.
So
And
oh my god,
that was my
But it was-
introduction to Meta Legends. And then after that, just got
That's true,
really
actually.
involved in the project and just again started looking at all the artwork and everything that Meta Legends was about. Just got really excited from there on then.
I just
Yeah,
want to
it's actually
add that
alright,
when
it's-
Calippo picked up the phone, he was convinced to go to Central Park before he had any idea about what we were talking
Yeah.
about.
He was just gonna go. He was like,
When we
Exactly.
said you gotta go to Central Park, he first said, "All right, I'll get up now," and then he was like, "Why am I going to Central Park?" He was already on his way.
Maybe
And
that was
I
the
just loved
okay,
it.
but he was still a little hungover from the night before. It was like, all right, man, you convinced me. I'm going.
It's like I've known them for so long. I heard the urgency in their voice. I was like, we don't go to this tone unless there's something that needs to be done. It's like,
You know,
okay.
He's crazy.
Both my friends would not be
Oh.
calling me at the same time if it was
For no
not,
reason.
important. And
Yeah, man.
it obviously was because you guys were able to secure the legend #1
That's
right here on the
crazy.
screen. Look at
Yeah.
this thing.
Look at
So
that.
it's got
That's
a
the beauty.
couple of rare traits here. So I'm just going to list them off. It's got the Celestial Hero Body 1. There's only one of those. It also has the Celestial Ninja Armor, only one of those. The Celestial Ninja Headset, just one of those. And the Celestial Ninja Neon. So there are also other pretty rare traits about it, but those are the one of ones surrounding it. So this thing's pretty freaking cool. I mean, what did you think when you guys finally saw which one? Like, did you guys know initially which Celestial you had won, or did you just know you were getting a Celestial?
So we actually designed this in tandem with Max, as did all of the first 5 Easter egg winners. All of the first 5 Celestial winners designed it in tandem. So we got on a call, all 3 of us, with Max, brainstormed a little bit beforehand. Calippo and Sebastian here can tell you, their design inputs. I think my only one that was maybe just me was the floating ninja stars. The serpent came from Calippo and Sebastian, which I thought turned out fantastic on the headpiece there. Yeah, perfect. You
We
can
weren't
see it
sure
now.
about the
Killed
moss
that.
covering, but we said
Yeah, we were undecided, but
and he got it
yeah.
so good. Like Max killed it with it.
he nailed it. It's the
Because we didn't really
texturing and the
expect
scales. They look.
Yeah.
It just looks so. We weren't sure if it was going to turn out,
Yeah.
nicely,
But it was
badly.
the
But
first Celestial too, so we weren't sure like what would be different. Would they go there? Like would Max go completely different into a completely new thing, or like we didn't know? Or was it going to be like kind of like the Celestials you saw on the website, but slightly different? But now Max did something so cool, so clean. Like,
And it was crazy. He made the ninja part like a part of the whole collection. Did you guys peep that? Because now there's like roughs with like ninja. There's like a ninja
With the
mask.
Yeah,
on
moss.
roughs.
yeah, it set the tone. Yeah.
Like there are the additional element, those shurikens that are floating. There's 16 others in the collection.
Yeah.
So it's
That was actually a last minute thing I threw in on the call as well. It was in the last 30 seconds. I think Sebastian had already hung up, and I was like, wait, could you throw in some ninja stars in the air and like a couple swords in the back? And he was like, yeah, why not? And we were like, all right, cool. So you give Max any brief and he'll turn it into gold. Like,
Yeah,
the man
he did an
is
amazing
talented
job.
beyond belief. It's insane.
I mean, you guys are absolutely correct, and that makes me want to just when you say that, it makes me want to show off, the honorary collection too,
Yeah.
because the Celestials themselves
crazy.
are wicked, but the honorary collection is also just woo.
Yeah.
There's
he
some
went on another
heaters
level with those.
in there. So I'm just gonna run the clip real quick in case anybody's missed it before, just to give a little bit of a break. But here. But yeah, to go back to what you're saying about how Max is able to comprehend some of the suggestions and the ideas that people provide, and he's able to incorporate that into the legends themselves the way that he does. It truly shows, his abilities.
Yeah.
And it is truly talented.
Yeah,
It just makes
and
me
it's
want to
definitely
play them in
talent.
the game.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
just
we're all
excited to
doing,
run
right?
around with them. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
which
so
part of
bad.
which part of the Celestial are you going to be operating? The legs, the arms, or
Yeah.
Voltron.
To be determined.
You got one guy with the legs, one guy's with the mid, you got one guy with the upper body, and you just work it all out.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No,
That's
it's
awesome.
going to be fun. No matter what I'm sure you guys are going to share it at some point, going through
Yeah,
it
I think-
to have some fun with that. I'm truly
Okay.
excited to see how these legends will be incorporated into the meta.
Yeah. All the
I mean,
abilities and
Oh yeah.
if you're talking to a bunch of nerds here on the screen, like I assume we are, we're all pretty excited about this.
yeah.
Is there
big time.
anything,
Pretty sick.
just to throw something at you guys, is there anything that you guys are excited about that's coming up? Or is there something that you want to experience when you get into the meta life?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna jump straight in and sort of reveal that us three, because we're even right now we're
Yeah, I
on
was gonna say
complete
this
opposite
too.
corners of the globe. We stayed in touch whenever we've been on our opposite corners of the globe by gaming, pretty much. Just getting online, getting in a voice chat and playing a game. And for I think a solid 2 to 3 years, that game was Destiny 1. For
I mean, that's
anybody
what
out
brought
there
us
who
together
played
when
it.
we were in.
Anyone
And-
Did you guys,
yeah,
did
like-
you guys tune into the Rick,
Raids.
Rick
yeah.
interview that we had? He was talking about all the kinds of cool gun concepts and whatnot.
Yeah.
But sorry to interrupt.
And-
Keep going.
Yeah, and he's actually an amazing person to have here as well, because all three of us played a lot of Apex Legends as well. So we freaking love that guy, and we're super excited for this game even more. Like every day something develops, we're like, this is exactly what we would want to play. Like this is by every metric, the game coming out hopefully next year in alpha that we just want to check out, that we want to play, let alone have the Celestial for. And yeah, I think it's pretty incredible. I'll let the other guys go on as well.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Yeah, what
No,
do you guys
I'm-
look forward to?
I'm excited for Metal Legends to just be recognized for like the quality of the
Man.
product that it is. Like,
Man.
Yeah.
I think MetaConnect is going to be huge for it, because I think everything that this team does is just quality. Like they don't,
We don't get enough credit. We
no,
don't.
they don't get enough credit, and they don't back up quality. Like they if they need more time, they'll have more time, but they don't want to. Yeah, they want to make it
wanna
as
rush.
high quality and as good as possible. So I think MetaConnect is going to be huge, and Meta Life, dude, is going to be insane. I mean, like DRS was saying, yeah, we were huge Destiny fans. Again, like it was me. I think it was me and DRS the first go into it, and they were like, "Caliber, come on, you got to join." And then it was insane, and then
Yeah.
we literally spent hours. My grades took a tumble because of that, but relationships were made. It was
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was a good time though. Yeah, I look back on it with nothing but fond memories. But
No,
yeah,
you're
so
right. I
compared
mean,
to Metal, we could do that.
This is incredible. I mean, we've got this whole month of the legends right now with all these giveaways, and then I'm sorry, what's happening in March? Oh wait,
Yo,
MetaConnect
right?
is
Yeah.
gonna
MetaConnect.
drop.
Come
Like-
on, man.
That's
You can't-
exciting.
Just having that kind of a build up is just huge.
And
It's
then,
huge.
like, bro, like, how about the announcement? Max dropped and the Dow, right?
Dude. So yeah, I will be happy to discuss some
Let's
of those points.
talk
So,
about that.
oh yeah, no, here we go. I got it up right. Oh, it just kind of went down on it, but here it is. Okay. So there were a couple of things that were dropped today. And I
Tasties.
want to get all of your guys' reactions to some of this. And so, one of the first things is, the Legend Zone. There is a lot of progress being had in that, and it is also looking to be launched here in March. So if you wanted to know more a little about the Legend Zone, that's something that's headed by Goji and NFT Mafia, and it's for the true believers of the Meta Legends. So in order for you to get into the zone, you have to declare that you're not going to list your legend below 1 Ethereum. And, when you do, boom, you get booted. You're not a true believer. But,
Yep.
what we're trying to do is
Got
just really, what the purpose of it is to create that older
Exclusivity.
mentality of these are way more valuable than what people think they are right now. And they're going to be way more going forward. So the Legend Zone is going to have cool things. It's going to be something that we can interact with on the website. So it's a cool concept that we're trying to figure out a couple of different things to incorporate into it, to where we can either have some concepts inside of it, some sort of clubs, whatnot,
Some
and then
rewards
maybe
for it,
take
things of
stuff
that
out
nature.
and put it into the actual meta life later on.
Right. Guys, how do you like?
Nice.
Can we get some reactions from you guys about like how do you guys feel
I
about
mean-
the Legend Zone?
Just dumbfounded. We
super-
don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm just in awe. Like, we're inside. I'm super excited about the Legend Zone because it's a fantastic thing to be dropping so soon in our roadmap. Because right now in the NFT space, exclusivity is where it's at. It's
Indeed.
the main driver of so much value for other ones. People, everyone knows BAYC, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and it's pretty much the exclusivity factor. It's like walking into that expensive club, paying an exorbitant amount of money to sit next to that super famous guy, at that table, and you get to sit next to him for a couple hours.
You get to actually
I'm
talk
putting
to
it in a very
Talk to
rudimentary
him,
way,
yeah.
but it's that exclusivity. It's who's in it, and if you're attracted to the people that are in there, and you value the community that's in there, and I think we have one of the strongest, most incredible communities
A1.
I've ever come across. I love being there. That's where the value comes from, and the Legend Zone is going to cement that, and I'm excited for it.
Hey, we
Couldn't have
love
said it
this
better
kind of
myself,
feedback.
yeah.
We love getting different perspectives on this. And, it's important because everybody understands these things differently. And when we hear a collective push, a collective, understanding of how this is going to help the project, it's huge for us, because this whole thing is driven by the community. And when the community is able to see and understand things with similar focus and vision, and we're able to go out and achieve those, it just means, we have momentum. And when that momentum starts going, it's going to be hard to stop it,
It's gonna be a hard time to
here,
stop, baby.
absolutely. And, here's another thing about this, this one's kind of got me pretty excited here. So the concept art and 3D model production. What?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the concept arts are going great. The team is doing an amazing job. They're providing so much progress towards the armors, vehicles, weapons. And
They're insane.
it's just, Max himself is saying it's crazy. The stuff that is being developed is wild. And you know what?
Yeah.
Around mid-February, everything should be
Done.
finished for the concepts.
Benito for the concepts.
So what does that mean? So when the concepts are finished, the concepts get sent over to a special game asset studio who will take care of recreating the beautiful concepts
And models that
as
we have.
game-ready models.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's happening this year. That's happening this year.
February. Mid-February. We're in February,
we
fam.
just came
We are
out.
in February.
We just came out last year, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're
It's
moving
awesome
at
to
an
hear all
insane
this
pace.
stuff happening, though. And seeing all of these concept and 3D models drop in the Discord is just so awesome. The armor, I must say, is sick. I love looking at all the armor personally.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean this armor here?
Oh, pop it on. Oh my
Well,
god.
Oh
let's
wait,
see
no, it just it's lagging on.
Take
Building
I'll
suspense.
get it
Build
up
the
here.
suspense.
Well,
Don't you
what's-
worry,
what's-
it's coming.
What's kind of cool is that too, guys. We are at like a forefront. Like when you see a video game being made, or we usually only see like a video game being made after it's already made. And I always wondered, I always wanted to be with the team as they went through their steps in making it like live time. And that's something we can actually get here. And it'll be our game, bro. And that's going to be sweet. It's going to be like a Destiny, like Elder Scrolls type, bro. It's just going to be crazy.
Music.
Just
Music to the ears,
bro.
that.
It's going to be crazy, It's really cool to see this. And as a kid, I mean, for me, it's just when I was growing up on the Call of Duty and the Halos and all that, it was all right. When's the next cool one coming out, or what can I do with these? It was never how do they do this?
Yeah.
It was never what goes into making this gun possible, what goes into making the movements and the gameplay ready. It was never that until I got into this project and having the opportunity to actually get that inside scoop and see it, even, you know, at the same level as everybody in the community.
Yeah, eye to eye, transparency, baby.
It's crazy. And, you know, you said you wanted to see some armors? Well, check this out.
Man,
Oh, let's see him.
Ooh, that
Damn.
Madara armor is
Hey.
crazy. I
man,
mean,
just Angel
Calippo,
armor
you were
looks
talking
so
about
sick.
the armor, so give us some of the reaction. Which, you know, is there
When I
is there
saw that
something-
yellow assassin sleek looking one, that was.
Yes.
But then the Lost Burner one came up
The
at the
last
end,
burner one was
and I think it
Mm.
almost
Look,
trumped it.
Samurai.
But those two were hands down my favorite.
I mean,
No,
every
that's-
time that we see some of the new concept sneak peeks and drops, I mean, it's hard not to salivate. I mean, it's hard not to just.
You know what
be
I
in
call it,
awe.
Rose? FOMOing at the mouth, bro.
It's just like, why do
oh.
I want? Why do I want to? It's like, you know, I only salivate when I'm hungry or something. Why do I want to eat this armor? Why do I want to wear this armor?
Like, dude, what? And it's just really dope that we live in a community and that we're actually here in this space and time to where we can be at the forefront. I'm gonna keep saying it. We are literally at the forefront of this, and then our project literally gives us so much new stuff and so many new updated information. Like, is really interesting, and that, you know, Rose, that goes to the next point is the Meta Connecting the Meta Life website. How, you know, if you guys missed it, we teamed up with the Antimony Studio.
And they
Right.
are incredible. They are crazy.
You know who they helped develop, guys?
huge companies, man. They're
The
so
SpaceX website, the Apple website, Uber, and more. Like, so it's just really insane that we have that company working with these people right here, bro.
And
It's insane.
it is. I mean, their work. The team's having discussions here again on Monday about the app, and they're also developing the MetaLife website as well as the future marketplace. So it's, you know, the things that are coming. Who else? Am I the only one that thinks this is all happening really fast? You know, like you just got into a relationship and you just said I love you, and it's only been a week.
And we're already talking about children.
Ah, oh my gosh.
Like,
Oh my
the
gosh.
things that are coming, like on and on, it's just crazy. It's just mind blowing. It doesn't even make sense sometimes. It's like, how is this happening so fast?
like what? Like,
Yeah.
and so, like, you know, we're going to be a play to earn game, right? So, you know, we're gonna have our own tokenomics, and we went ahead and hired an expert agency called Nomics.
No, nomics.
Nomics. They're called Nomics, and they're helping us build our whole tokenomic environment and help improve it. You know, days after days, you know, they're finding more new ideas and solutions to make the future more sustainable and more exciting. So, you know, as Max says, as an artist, it sucks because it's taking time, but at the same time, it's happy to be helped by experienced people. You know, so, you know, and then that literally slides into like how the tokenomics is going to go into our NFT staking, right? So holding your NFT will already guarantee you great things already in the legend zone, but the real GOAT, the real GOAT is the stacking. And so that takes a long time on the project side. So the lawyer team is definitely working on that. And so as soon as they get the update, we'll be updated too. So guys, how do you guys feel about the tokenomics? working with Nomics, and then also hearing the news about the NFT staking. So talk to me, guys. Let me hear that FOMO. Come on, let me hear it.
FOMO. Nah, I feel like since day one of like when I was going through that Rarity Sniper, I found the website. Like I've been like they've always just been super professional and been talking about it. I mean, so yeah, we got in early. So a few days after we got the Celestial, I think that's when they released the keynote. They had the keynote live, the very first one where they introduced themselves. We knew who they were. They all introduced themselves and they talked for the first time about Meta Life and Meta Connect and everything. And I was sending messages constantly to our servers and Khalifa being like, "Oh my gosh, guys, this is the real thing. Like they are just this is serious business." And now they take this is a serious project. It's crazy, and this I think it's really smart considering it's a long-term goal. It's Unreal Engine 5, but it takes time to build that stuff. But they've managed to fill in to keep the momentum going by having all these things like the Legend Zone and all these things kind of in between to kind of keep everyone updated on what the final goal is, which I think could be awesome. But they produce quality.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's just so exciting to hear it all come to fruition, and also hear everything that they have planned. Because I mean, this is one project that I've found that really just has everything from an app to a game to staking to play to earn to the social club. I mean, it really incorporates everything of what makes a lot of different NFT projects big into one. And as Sebastian was saying, that this is such a long-term project. I think seeing it all come together, and as you guys were saying, being right there at the front, watching it all evolve, it's just super exciting to hear about.
Sir, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff to get excited for. Just to recap on those things, it is, the full metaverse, ready assets and characters, Meta Connect, the NFT marketplace, Meta Legend tokens, Meta Life, and collaboration with the other partners in Metaverse.
Yeah.
I mean, we're only right now. We've only been talking about what we're doing within the Meta Legend. So imagine what we could do when we're starting to branch out, make some partnerships and collaborations to the events and the opportunities with other projects as well. So there's so much in store. And if you're getting in now, you're still getting in at a really good time. It's crazy.
We're still in infancy.
It is. I'm sorry. We're 4 months old, guys. We're 4 months old.
Yeah, we're little. We're little out here, dude.
We're still on all fours.
Hey, but it is even though it is in its infancy, it is a power to be reckoned with because of
almost at 100K, baby. Let's go. We on our way. Let's go. 100K Twitters on. We almost on our way, baby. We almost there. We're almost there, and we literally gained 10,000 within a couple months. You know what I'm saying? So we're actually making huge strides.
Definitely. So, what are your guys' thoughts of the direction of Meta Legends? Can you imagine where it's going to be in 2 years and 3 years and 5 years? I mean, these are the things that are from the couple of months that are now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the compounding of that?
It just seems to be a snowball effect.
When we change from months, I'm going to go back to the relationship. Hey, I'm happy to celebrate. This has been our 3rd month in a relationship. I'm excited, and that's where we're at. We're in the month stage of this. But when we get to the anniversary,
it's an anniversary.
It's gonna be like a whole nother level of incredible because of all the things that are being developed. So, just wanted to blow your minds like that for a second, real quick.
Oh yeah,
definitely blown.
Oh yeah, staking, tokenomics. And it's crazy because it's like I'm sorry to cut you off, Rose, but
keep going.
It's like, bro, our project is not just guessing. They're not like, all right, we're gonna put together a team and we're just gonna make it happen. You over there, you do tokenomics and you do stuff like no, like we're actually trying to make sure we're getting legitimate people to handle this tokenomics because that's huge. It's a lot of projects
Yeah.
out there that were flat for months, and as soon as they came out with the tokenomics, they shot through the roof, 10th floor. So
Yeah.
that I see that as us, 110%. I see that as us, and all we need.
To add to that.
Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, sorry. So no, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there. Go on.
Go, bro.
No, I wanted to add to that and say the thing that I'm most excited for, given the scope that Rose just laid out for us, is the sustainable growth that we're going through. So we're only 4 months into it, and we're already perceiving a nice snowball effect with everything that's under development. Their release dates are kind of back to back with one another. We have Month of the Legends followed by Meta Connect, followed by a steady release schedule with things being released that are of greater significance at every turn. And that snowball effect, as Rose is saying, compounds. And the only reason that's kind of possible is because of the sustainable growth that they're going for with development here. That the tokenomics you're speaking of, I think they've estimated a 6-month rollout from now. And that inspires confidence for me. They're taking the time. They've partnered with Nomics. I'm sorry. Who are taking their time. There are it's a minefield of regulations out there when it comes to tokenomics. Do we use one? Do we use two? You have to anticipate future regulations which might be put into place. It's not just this project that's in its infancy; it's the entire technology. It's such a new space to be exploring. So for me, it's super confidence inspiring that they're really taking their time and putting the energy into it with every single department that's going to come together and form the project that is Metal Legends. Because as you say, it extends beyond the metaverse that we're creating. We're going to be doing collaborations, and every bit of the foundations that is laid prior needs to be compounded significant. Structuring sound.
And to I don't know, maybe pick on you a little bit. Why don't you tell us about where you are right now? Because if I'm not mistaken, you're in a place that is pretty heavily invested into the Web3 crypto blockchain development.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on here. And you guys might have noticed I'm looking maybe a bit tired. It's 3 a.m. because I'm in Dubai right now. Yeah, so I'm running on reserve fuel right now. But I'm in Dubai to let the cat out of the bag. I'm gonna be hopefully seeing Max very soon to see the offices for the first time with him. I believe he hasn't seen the offices himself yet. I think I'll be seeing them with him for the first time. I'm very excited. It's hopefully going to be a great day. We haven't confirmed the date quite yet, but yeah, it's going to happen.
And that's exciting because we've even heard from Max himself. He's like, I'm getting out there and I'm having this tour with Dr. Severus. And he's like, I haven't even seen the office, and I'm able to go and see it with him. He was excited for that aspect of having to share this with somebody who was also a legend and involved throughout a lot of the process, like the Easter egg and whatnot, being able to hit these different milestones within the project and experience them with other people that are weren't necessarily involved initially as team members, but have slowly worked their way into becoming more of a core member of whether the community or the team. So cool stuff to happen. I know you guys are gonna have some fun. Lots of stuff to discuss and talk about out there. I mean, just to give everybody a little bit of the understanding, have you noticed anything about, Dubai that has been blockchain Web3 oriented, or is it just, they're a futuristic looking place because of how they're set up? Is there any kind of takeaways on that?
Does everyone talk about it?
Well, it's not quite like that. I've definitely met already. This is my first proper trip to Dubai. I've already met, I think, 7 different people in the space of about 3 to 4 days who are super excited about Web3, DeFi in general. Metaverse is a huge buzzword here, and beyond that, Dubai just seems to be the land where people are hungry to get on the new technology, the new opportunities. What's new? Let's get on it. Let's do it now. Let's do it yesterday. This is the place to be doing that. And everyone here is about like, why not? Let's make it ridiculous. If we're building a building, twist it. Let's do something weird with it. And it's this imagination with which Dubai and its entire ethos is built on, which just perfectly befits what we're doing here as a Metal Legends project. It's just fantastic.
No, this is.
I can't wait to see the video of all the team like working in the offices, man. Like seeing them all like in place, like doing their thing. Oh, it's gonna be so cool seeing the office like full and with the team going at it. Like,
Yeah,
I was like
so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got a little bit of that sneak peek when Robin was out there of what the office was going to look like, and from that video alone, it was.
Do we have that video?
Not on here, and it's more of a for the phone.
It's like a
personal
quick
video.
To show up on here, but don't worry, there will be more sneak peeks.
If you're in the Discord and you want to see a message in Kami, I kind of saved it so I'll pop it in the general for everybody.
So we got some people. We got some people out here that just want to make some announcements. Like here, we got Matt Game. He's like, Dr. Severus, I will buy your.
I'm 1/3 of it.
He's like, mark my words.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we love the community. They're so excited for all the stuff that's going on here, everything that you guys have been talking about. So here we go. We had Cloud Jar here earlier on. He's like, dang, this is going to be a classic. And I agree. This is going to be one that I'd love to come back to because, you all have different insights and perspectives about how, you've gone on this journey throughout the Web3 space, throughout Meta Legends in itself too. And, it's not over.
No.
We're all going to be further along in this journey tomorrow, next week, next month, next year.
Oh yeah.
And so just to see how some of those things change over time and being able to come back together, like you guys are friends, to see this is where you started out in the journey. This is where you ended in the journey. Ooh. It's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be. You're gonna be like. We're gonna be minting books and stuff here.
I got a question for the three-headed legend. So
the Hydra legend.
The Hydra legend. Yeah. Dude.
Oh my god.
So do you guys have any other legends besides this one? Do you guys have other legends?
I did pick up a few off of the first sale in November. Actually, is when I got the first couple myself, and then they gave for the first buyers a few extra as well. So I'm holding 4.
Nice.
I think 2 roughs, a cyber, and I got lucky with 1 Matrix Angel.
And a Celestial.
And
Well, a third of Celestial, I guess, if you want to be like technical.
Yo, it's not a Celestial?
No. What do you mean?
It is.
No, we're saying we each have 1/3 of it.
Oh yeah,
you have a slither. You have a slither of a Celestial. Each one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a few Metal Legends as well, but I bought I bought like 2.8 ETH, so I'm invested in the long run.
Same.
Yeah.
2.5 right here too, baby.
I'm in there for the long run.
You guys are gonna have the land.
Oh
yeah.
You guys are gonna have all your assets in Metal Life. We're just gonna be here with our characters. Gonna be like, hey, can I rent some of your land? Can I pop at your house? Is that all right?
There's a party this weekend. Do you want to raid? You want to raid Matt Berner's place after? I mean,
hey, Jetta knows I always have a spot for him on my couch in my Meta Life. I'm gonna have a little cube of land just for him. It's gonna be right there.
Here is a great question. Coming back from Matt Gaming, because he's like, I'm gonna buy your legend.
Oh my God! What
Do
did
you
he
guys
say?
have any plans to sell it one day? Let's just
Yeah,
say,
that's a good question.
let's just throw a crazy number out there. Okay,
Long term,
it's
though.
gonna be
We've thrown
crazy.
crazy numbers
Let's just
between
say
ourselves.
I mean,
they
yeah, we-
throw 1,000 ETH offer at you. Let's just say
Okay, yeah.
ETH is worth $4,000.
I mean, that would be
4,000.
a record-breaking set. Or would it be record?
No, it
No.
wouldn't.
I'm just
No, it
saying.
wouldn't.
What
Yeah.
if? What if?
Close.
Well, I mean,
1,000 ETH, I would
Yeah.
I'd look
I
at
would
it.
start thinking.
I'd look at it. Maybe I'd look at it. If it's a good day.
right?
It depends
I'd
on
look
where
at
we are in the process. If Meta Life has come out, we've played with our character, we got to use it, then it becomes more interesting. If we don't even get to use it, I mean, then we've been holding for nothing.
You really have to
You know,
pry it
no,
off us.
We want to use it.
And you need a 2/3 majority vote between the three of
Yeah.
us. Here, so
Yeah.
let's just keep that in mind.
It's true.
Matt
you know,
said
it's all
he
the
got to
convince
win.
three
But in
people.
other words, so basically what you're saying is you guys have no intention
Sorry.
of getting rid of it anytime soon.
You can give it a shot. Feel
Yeah,
free to
I
put
mean,
an offer in.
Sure, you can put offers
Yeah,
on
like you said,
OpenSea.
Hey, Rose, go ahead and highlight what Matt said. He said he got what does he got to do before he can offer it to?
Yeah,
him?
1,000 ETH. Yeah, it's like 12 mil. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
He says Matt said he's got to win the Mega Million first.
You know what would have been funnier, Matt, is if you would have said meta dash millions, but I'm just
Oh,
True.
being that's just the dad. That's just
that's
the
gonna
dad
be a
in me.
thing, Rose. You playing, bro. You playing? That's gonna be a thing. Watch in like 5 years. You're gonna have the mega millions. Okay, watch.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, hey, do you guys have any questions for Sinkami or I? We've been honing you guys this whole time. We've been asking the questions. You guys got anything for us?
I can hop in and ask. You guys are wonderful podcast hosts, and I know that the podcast is still a fairly recent thing. How have you guys been settling into it? Are you having a good time? Have you found it a little bit rocky in some areas? Or give us the underbelly of it.
It's definitely different.
There are a lot of things to learn. It is a beast in itself.
Yeah.
From the a lot of the stuff that we're getting the communications from is all done through Discord. And so trying to create a more organized approach of how we're handling a lot of the content, how we're setting up our discussions for the future podcast, how we're reaching out to the new contacts for developing our list of interviews and what. There's a lot of initial work that needs to be done to get it set up and continue to make it sustainable. But then, that's just the initial, there's going to have to be adjustments to keep engagement because you can't do the same thing over and over and over again as it develops. It's good to bring new aspects into it, new kind of chances and whatnot. So right now it's a lot of exploratory. And so understanding the feedback and criticisms and how we can improve it. These are all new things that we're trying to understand and really work through. So like I said, it's a beast in itself, but as long as we're working at it hard and we're really trying to understand and work with the community to bring in their ideas, their points, and all these new aspects, I think it's going to be great. And in all honesty, I've had a blast with it.
It's just so new because when you step into this situation as a holder, and then you get blessed with such an opportunity to be a podcaster, and you sit back and you're like, is this even real? Is this happening? And then you kind of get stuck in the phase of, this is real, and then it's like, okay, this is real. Like, I got to start representing, because once you automatically represent when you're a holder, but when you're up here talking to you guys, you have to represent in such a way that it's globally, like a global representation. So definitely with some learning curves for me, because honestly, I'm a guy from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So it's having to put on a more of a professional je ne sais quoi. You know, it's not bad at all. You know, so it's not bad at all. I actually love it. You know, it makes me look good. So if I look good, legends look good. So I
And
love
Yeah.
it.
there's a lot of learning from it. So we are learning so many different aspects that are, essential to helping grow this community and also grow ourselves.
Hmm.
So it's just been a great opportunity. We're beyond blessed to be able to have it, and we appreciate, Meta Legends, Max, the team, everybody for being able to provide us with this kind of an opportunity and really support us through it. So again, I love to give the shout outs to everybody. So we're going to do the shout outs to Max Faded, 3D Masadori, and the
You
team
know
and the
it.
community, because again,
It wouldn't be
none
a
of
legend.
this would be
Wouldn't be here.
possible. If it wasn't for every one of you, especially the three that we have up here on the screen. You are included in that shout out because you guys help make a difference in the community. So
Yeah.
we appreciate everybody that is on this journey with us, and we thank you all. So, great question. Great question.
Yeah. It's
Is
actually
there
a great
Yeah.
question.
anything else? Do you guys have any other questions?
I'm curious as to what your guys' favorite class, or even if you guys have a favorite legend. out there.
Dang.
Ooh,
Dang.
you trying to get me to
Favorite
disclose
legend,
something
huh?
right there.
So
Ooh.
I can tell you my favorite head.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's what we.
That works.
So we have
Sorry,
Go on.
man.
My favorite head is it's called the Wrong Artem Goddess. And it's amazing. It looks like the legend has like locks in it, but they're silver.
Oh,
And
I know that one.
the floor right now is like 1 or 2 ETH for the hair. So it's a pretty rare hair. But I just love it. I think it looks super dope.
That's sick.
There are, I've got some sweet spots, man, and it just depends on the vibe. I'm all about the colors. If there's a good flow of the colors, it don't matter what the class is, man. It just calls to me because there's some of them, and let me just see which one it is. Like my gold boy. I know it's a gold boy, so of course I should love my gold boy. But the way that it's projected, it's got the nice light blue background. It's got
Yeah.
the neon. It's got just this glow to
What's
it.
the eyes? What are your
It's
eyes?
also got the frog eyes. Yeah, but you can't
Yeah.
even see them because it's got the cyber cop helmet. Which
Oh, but
I
you're gonna be able to
love.
take it off though, baby.
Yes, I
Yeah.
will be able to get to take it off. And here we go. No, I won't be able to pull it up in time, but yeah, there are just so many fun ones. I even with the second mint or whatnot, I got this terrifyingly scary looking rough. Like this one I look at, and he looks like he's about to melt your face.
Yeah.
But I love him because he's so different than the other ones. So it just really depends. I mean, I love all of my different legends. My first one, the OG number 1790. He's got this nice sparkly mask with the Matrix Benji jacket. So this man looks like a host, or he looks like he's ready to go clubbing. I'm like, that's the one that I'm gonna be taking out to go dance and party with. If you've been on any of the previous ones, you've heard me say, yes, I love to dance. I love the music and all that stuff. So I'm excited. I love all the different classes, especially just the colors. And I'm basic when it comes to that because the colors are just cool.
To fully answer the question, if we're talking about classes, I'm gonna have to say rough because it's just so much. It's a variety of roughs, right? I think a lot of people don't really understand that it's a variety of roughs. There's only one gold boy. There's only one of the other classes, right? But it's a variety of roughs, right? You got roughs that look purple. You got roughs that look orange. You got roughs that look black. You got roughs that, silver. You got roughs of so many different colors. So I can relate to roughs because roughs are like people. So yeah, I love roughs.
I think
there's a lot of cool ones, man. And I think I just got, I did. I got a chance to pull it up. So here it is. This is who I call Chief O.
Show him the Chief.
So I call him Chief O as in Chief AU. because he's got that nice little gold chin
Oh, that
Oh.
and the
is sick.
spikes on the back. So I call
Yo.
him Chief O.
Oh, baby.
And just the colors. I mean, I love the green
The
neon.
armor as
I love
well.
the
Yeah.
eyes. It shines off his whitelist roboter armor, and just that hint of gold, baby. It's
Just
just
the
like
hint.
It's
ooh,
clean.
wee.
Just a
So well
hint,
tied
baby.
together as well.
It's clean, yeah. I love
Yeah.
a legend that looks clean. Like, does not.
Oh,
it's
bro.
Yeah,
perfect amount
no.
of-
there's a
it's
lot
so
of
good.
great ones out there. I mean,
Yeah.
we had Crypto Mobs on here last week, and we still
Looking
got
sick.
his. We still got his burner right
this
here.
is-
I mean, ooh,
Yeah,
look
this
at
is
those
so good.
colors.
That's
Oh.
sick.
The armor.
Bro,
that's-
can you do me a solid, Rose? Since we up here, can you show can you show that 6199 if you can? Work some magic.
Oh, you know, keep talking, baby. I'm working.
Let's go
on
it. Let's
Yeah,
let's
no,
do
I-
it, dude. It's like,
Okay.
I mean, why not show off dope
Oh!
AWS legends? Like, I mean, come
No,
on, man. These legends are
no.
ridiculous out here.
Uh,
Max
this one's
Max put his
beautiful.
foot. He put his whole leg. He put his whole body into this project, okay?
The armor.
Because
So-
it looks amazing.
So, which one were you saying?
6199.
Yeah. Does it happen to look something like this?
Yes,
That
baby.
is clean.
Yes, just that's the hair too. That's the
I
hair.
love
But I
that.
realize-
You know, that hair
Yeah.
is pretty wild. There is another one that
Yeah.
is I think it was like a singer. It was like a singer.
Yes, the
hair.
singer. Oh,
Which
it's so cool.
I
looking.
never saw. And you know, it was until a week ago that I saw this certain hairstyle, and there's like 20 something
It's
of them.
only
Like I
20.
didn't know that there was this unique singer hairstyle. It's
It's
fascinating that the things that you still discover later on
Mhm.
throughout the project that you thought you knew everything about. So
Yeah.
there are definitely cool stuff. So okay, beside now that you asked us,
Mm.
besides
What are
Celestial,
yours? Hey,
So
everybody tell us your class.
It
your
kinda-
favorite class. Let's hear
what
it.
we were talking about goes into a point that I wanted to make, which is one thing that I love about the project is it doesn't matter what class you have. Each
Correct.
one looks so individually amazing
Right,
There's so
right.
much
that
variation.
it doesn't matter which class you have. They all look amazing. And they're all unique in of themselves. So
Preach,
Preach that.
preach,
What?
baby,
Meta
preach.
gospel. Preach that
I
meta
must say
gospel.
I do love the roboters as well.
Ooh, they
Love
are.
the armor, love the face
Mhm.
mod, love it all. I think those are a really cool class in themselves.
The roboters
yeah.
are definitely sick.
Super sick.
Oof.
They're nice.
So,
They are
Matt,
nice.
which one you got?
Nah, I think I might be a bit. The ones that I love was it who was it that picked up like the three burners, the two of them that look kind of Assassin's Creed.
Freaking
Oh,
Matt.
was it Matt
Was
Burner.
that
Matt Burner.
Burner who picked those up, dude.
Sitting here with his eyes on our celestial now. That guy.
That's
Hey,
an animal, man.
You know,
Man, he sniped some
I'm
airborne.
not that
Those
I'm
were
proposing anything,
my
but I
list.
might be proposing something. He has three burners. You guys have three people, one celestial. I'm just
Ooh.
not
No, I'm
that
good,
I'm
man.
insinuating
I
it.
think
we like our
I can speak for
celestial.
all of us. We're good. Don't worry.
We like our celestial.
That's what's up, bro. They like,
No,
no.
like I was saying, I just made the connection here. I was like, that'd be pretty cool.
Okay, no, wait.
If the-
Okay, no,
if the
wait.
whole
Okay, no,
burner
wait.
community wants to put fun together and try and do something.
What if somebody had like 6 burners, right? And they offered you guys 6 burners, 2 apiece. Would you still give up would you give it up?
Look, I'm just gonna put it like
I'd
this:
say
if
no.
they can offer us burners, they can even offer us one of the Celestials that's like 10th to 16th. We don't just have a Celestial; we have like the number one.
one.
Number
one.
With
It
the
gets
swords at the
no
back,
better.
ninja stars in the air,
And
with a
we got
serpent on the
design-
head with a little mini Celestial. We have number one. Like that's not the same. There was just you're not giving me comparable things here.
Yeah. Apple
And we got to
oranges,
design
baby.
it.
I love
We
it. I
took
love
all
the
our
discussion.
inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have personal attachment to that. We sat and brainstormed. We spoke to Max
Yeah.
about it, you know? Like
This
all
man
three of us freaking
stumbled
love the thing.
half drunk during the morning.
It was so
Found that
funny.
padlock.
Oh,
He
it
grabbed
was the
this
first
random
Easter egg.
artifact and had no idea what the hell it was.
We didn't even know if it was gonna be there, right? Because it was the first Easter egg. So, and they didn't give
Yeah.
any pointers to the fact that it would be like an in-person thing. So, like when they go, it's actually funny we talked about Destiny. Destiny at one point did like a massive Easter egg with a crazy puzzle, and the Destiny community is a pretty crazy one as well. And they solved the Easter egg, and it ended up like showing coordinates to a place in Central Park again, you know, where they had like an artifact or something there that was the prize, and someone went to go collect it. And that was what made me think like, oh my gosh, like they've put it there in real life, like it's sitting there on the statue. And so like we called Khalifa. We were like, just go. You need to go. And we weren't sure. And then so when he was there, he was like, oh, there's something on the hand. We were like,
Yeah, I was on a video call with both of them
yeah. It was awesome.
as I approached the statue.
He was like, guys, this.
We were just yelling.
I was like,
We
"There's
were just yelling.
I had no clue what I was looking for. I didn't know if there's.
Oh, it was so
Oh,
cool.
that was,
I
that
just
was
know
a
you
fun
guys
time.
are gonna have a big time dealing with Matt Burner because he is going to terrorize you Celestials. I'm so serious.
He talks about it all the time, man. So it is.
You talk
He's
about
got it, bro.
factions,
He got
they
it.
already got them made.
This is awesome. So, so Dr. Severus, we didn't get
Yes.
your answer about the class besides the
Yeah.
Celestial. Do you have any
Oh
other?
yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I moved on from that a bit quick. I forgot. Yeah, actually, my personal favorite class as well is the roughs. I freaking love them from day one. Before
The Roughs
we
are really
even
cool.
knew we had a celestial, I looked at the roughs and I was like, wait, these are the most common class. Like that just didn't compute with me. I was like, these are so cool looking, and I was looking at all the different like sneak peeks that were being released at the time. And I was just, my mind was blown. I was like, if I wasn't sold already on the project, I am now, because
Yeah.
I was just
You know-
thinking, whoever the artist is, well, now I know, he's a lovely guy called Max with humility in the Discord.
Hey, shout out
Lovely
Max.
I was like, if he can come up with such a variety of incredible looking like legends, 3D, beautiful, textured, high res legends, and just make him the most common one because he just has that much to give. He has that much talent to just pour out at it. I was like, well, I want to be a part of this. Like,
Dude, like,
Really kind of shows as well the
No.
quality of the project.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fine
yeah.
detail to every last point.
every
Yeah.
point, bro.
Hey, this is awesome. We want to give a big shout out to you guys. We appreciate you all taking the time, especially you, Dr. Severus. It is probably getting really late. So we want to say again, this has been so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we
Yeah, this has
did.
been awesome.
Being
yeah.
up here and sharing this experience with not just us, but also the entire community.
Yeah,
The
world.
the comments that have been pouring in have been incredible. I mean, they've been loving you guys. They've been eating it up. It's been a great time, and we're so happy to have people like you involved in our project. All the way from the experiences to the getting the first celestial to
Crazy.
where you're at right now in the project or where you're at in the world and doing the things that you're doing. So thank you guys for so much for taking the time to do that. So Colin, you got anything to say to them?
Man, it's dude, literally the same thing. And excuse me, it's a beautiful thing because we are a community, and in a lot of communities you don't know who has like the first ranked number one, and you're like, oh, they're probably a bot, or like, oh yeah, they're probably like a part of the dev team, or like no, our ranked number one is a group of 3 close friends, ladies and gentlemen, that stuck together through years of what things could have broke them apart, things could have took them together, but they stuck together for years and then came together on this investment and came up It's a story. It should be like the Facebook story. It should be like a story. You know, I'm so serious, guys, because you guys got to give yourselves credit. Like, you guys had to call, bro. Bro had to go to New York, and and then you or he was in
Get
New
your
York,
ass
and then he
up.
had to, bro, get
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Get out of bed now.
You guys can make a quick hour, like a hour little snippet of like how you guys became the number
Man, it was
one
so
legend.
funny.
Like,
Yeah.
Because we,
That-
man.
Absolutely. And is there any to add is there anything else that you guys want to say to the community, something that you want to provide any insight, or something that you just want to leave some final confirmations for them? Feel
I'll let
free.
you guys go first.
Well, one, sorry, Colin, go on.
No, I was just gonna say nothing that hasn't been reiterated before. Like, this is an awesome project. I think this is a project for the long term. Amazing vision, amazing team. Just wanted to thank you guys as well for all of your work and inviting us to the show. Just like, I mean, if you're here though, you know that this is an awesome project. So I don't even need to state that again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say, props to you guys, Rose and Kami. You guys are killing it. I wouldn't have known that it's a podcast in its infancy. You guys are killing it.
Yeah, it's been
the quality, the production,
Yeah, absolutely.
the questions, man. You guys are killing it, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
And for community and the project, I mean, yeah, it's kind of what we've been saying. I mean, this project, the team, they've constantly chased quality and doing things like Dara was saying, like slowly, but not slowly, but like taking their time so that they could really get all the details out and do it as properly as it could be. It's not a project where like they take a buzzword and they're like, yo, let's throw it in so that we can have the floor price skyrocket and then we can be happy, and then it just plummets down again. Like, this is a project that they are sustainably trying to grow it and just trying to really get every detail as perfect as possible. And that's why, like you said, Rose, when it's the anniversary, we're gonna be having a lot of fun.
When are we gonna make this real, baby? I love you.
Dude.
I love you.
No, this is crazy, dude. Like, and if you guys think about it, it's coming in like 10 months. Think about
crazy.
that.
Yeah,
10
it's not a
months.
long way.
10 months. We'll be here a year, baby. We'll be here a year.
That's tea time. That's a long time.
I'm looking
like,
forward to seeing everyone in Dubai
when?
soon as well.
Let's
Absolutely.
go.
For the Dubai party.
Man, I'm gonna see everybody in Dubai.
Yeah.
Guys, I also want to say thank you so much for inviting us here. Like, it was a really surreal experience having, I think Rose first reached out to me, and I was like, wait, why me? And then it still hasn't fully sunken in that we have a Celestial. So it's incredibly humbling to be invited up here and to allow us to just sort of ramble in front of everyone for a while.
Celestial Hydra.
So
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, it's been fun, man, and I guarantee everybody appreciates all of you coming up here and having, sharing your experiences and things that you've been through throughout, your journey on this meta legend life and whatnot. So, thank you guys again. Big shout out. Happy to have you up here, and we can't wait to see you again back in the Discord and continuing on. See where we end up here in the meta life and whatnot. So again, thank you guys so much. Go get some rest, Dr. Severus, and you guys too.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you again,
awesome.
guys.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All
everyone.
right, take it
Have a good
easy.
one. Yeah, you too.
That was dope.
Ooh,
That was
man.
dope.
Mama.
That was dope. Oh, lean on back. Lean on. Oh, wait, can we do that? Oh, I'm gonna just lift it up a little bit. Yo, we did it. No, hey, go ahead, bro.
Oh,
Go ahead, bro. Hey,
yo.
yo.
That was such a great roundtable interview experience, and
I like
I'm
that,
glad
bro.
that Dr. Severus. Originally, I only reached out to him, but Dr. Severus was like, "Would you mind if I bring on my other two friends that helped me figure out the Easter egg?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to pass that along. And I talked to the team, and they're like, let's do it. It'd be fun. And Faded was the one that was supporting it. And big shout out to everybody that helped make this idea happen, because That was a great experience.
That was great because I didn't know that the first rank was basically 3 people. I didn't know that. I had no idea.
It was news to me as well when I heard he was like we had 3 people. I'm like, oh.
I'm like, oh, we got 3 Celestials. Like, no.
And at first I was like, do they hate each other or do they love each other? Because I mean, when you got the thing that you share, sometimes there could be that tug and pull. But to see that they're a strong bonded friendship,
dude, right? Like it wasn't
so much better.
It wasn't just something just slapped together like a Ocean's 11 heist. It just wasn't like you over here, you over here. Okay, let's do this right here. No, it was like dudes that were like Rugrats together and then grew up and we're still friends. So it's
man, again, big shout out to our 3 guests that we had up here. Go show them some love in Discord, Twitter, wherever, because they are killing it and they are such a huge impact to this community, especially just through sharing their story with us up here. So big shout out to them.
Speaking of sharing, don't forget, retweet, like, share if you're looking. Super serious.
About that time.
Uh-oh.
Everybody has been waiting for.
Uh-oh.
So if you guys have been around,
they've been looking for somebody, right?
That we are in the middle of a difficult treasure hunt.
We're looking for
somebody. We are going to provide the clue to you now.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. The final clue is bam. Oh my goodness, what is it?
From top
to bottom. So I'm going to assume F8 E8 1A99. If I'm just looking at the black digits and letters, that is what I understand from top to bottom. So if you figured out the clue, you know where to take it. Go submit your answer and see about winning that prize.
Let's get it.
So this should be available in the Discord now. Go check it out.
Right now.
And if not, we'll be able to go and post it there in a moment. So it's good that you checked it out here now on the Meta Legends Live.
We
are killing it. We are having so much fun. We had a great interview today. We are in the month of the Legends. We got all this information being thrown at us about things coming in this month, the next month.
Bro, what number podcast is this, bro? What number podcast is this? This is
number 7.
It's number 7, bro.
Number 7. Man, is that Is that
7? Bro, we gotta do something for 10. 10 gonna have to be special.
We might have to make an anniversary. Well, when we meet a certain, maybe that's something we open up to the community. When is what number should we make for a special episode? Think about that. We love any suggestions that we can get from the community, especially around maybe some of the events that we could provide in that. Especially,
we could get one for the 10th episode, one for the 25th, one for the 50th.
Yeah,
hey, baby,
one for the 100th,
hey.
1,000th.
When that's gonna happen?
Okay. Yeah. Hey, we got vision.
Yep.
We got purpose. We got drive.
Got ambition,
and we got support from you. Community, our family, our friends, loved ones.
It's not polite to point, but I'm pointing at you.
So, again, this was a great episode. And if you want to get involved in the meta contest that's still going on right now, head out there to the Twitter.
Yep.
Go retweet, tag your 3 friends.
Let's get it. Yep.
Follow both the accounts, Meta Legends.
Don't spam.
Meta Legend Live.
No spamming. No spamming.
Come hang out in the Discord, fam.
Yes.
We are having so much fun. And yesterday, I can't tell you how many people came in that we recruited and hey, we got questions about NFTs, about the Legends. What should we be doing? And we had people on it. They're like, hey, come talk to us in voice chat. Walked them through all the different aspects of it, helped them identify some of the ones that they picked them out, and they went and grabbed them. Grab them!
They grabbed
Like
them.
we are starting to be seen by people. They're starting
heard.
to show the interest. So get out there,
And-
check it out.
Yep.
Pick up a legend if you can. Join
Yep.
in on the fun because it's
Yep.
still, we're only 5 days into the month. There's
Only-
a month of the legends, baby. And you
Man.
can only get the rewards if you're a holder.
That's it.
So check it out, fam. So, Kami, got anything else to wrap it up?
Man, guys, look, we got so much in store for you. Just stay tuned. If you're new, so happy you can make it. If you're a legend, you already know where you lie in my heart. Okay. I love all the legends out there. And guys, any kind of feedback you have from us, drop it in our DMs. Talk to us because we want to make this a community-based thing. And because it is, but we want you to feel like it is too. So, hey, we appreciate you legends out there. One thing I got to say is just win for all my wins out there.
Lock it in, baby. Lock it in. All right. Until next time, legends. Take it easy, fam.
Peace.
Yeah.